Welcome to episode 2 of my road to get a 88-pound kettlebell snatch. Today's workout, I'm going to be practicing the skill of the snatch. So last workout, I was just working on the capacity of just handling the 88 pounds, starting with the single arm swings. But today's workout, I'm going to go much lighter in the load because I want to practice the skill of the snatch. Now, movement is a skill, strength is a skill. So if I want to get that 88-pound snatch, it's going to be critical that I practice the skill of the movement itself. There's something to be said about strength. You're wanting to develop strength. There's time to load it, intensity. There's also time to decrease the load and just practice the skill, practicing the movement. It's going to be a lot easier when I go and snatch that 88-pound kettlebell if I have a more proficient skill of snatching. So with lighter load, I'm going to increase my frequency of the movement to practice the skill. And I'm not doing this to fatigue. Work on technique. Practicing, practice. So I have three weights here. I got 25, 35, and a 53-pound kettlebell. I'm going to be using all three. The lighter load, I'm going to go a little bit more reps. The heavier, I'm just going to keep the reps low. And I'm going to do this in like a ladder fashion. It's kind of my train of thought here. So I'm thinking I'm going to start with 15 reps on each side, move up in weight, go 10, then move up in weight and do 5. And I'm going to have a short period of rest in between each one, and then I'm going to have a very long rest and repeat. So let's get started. Starting with the left hand, because my left hand is weaker, so I want to make sure the left hand is guiding what my right hand is capable of doing. And it's not going to be very important with the lower weights, but it is important when you are going heavier and you're trying to push the weight. Something for you to keep in mind, start with your left side or weaker side. For me, it's left. Most people, it's left, but not everybody. So anyway, start with your weaker side before you do your strong side. And let the weaker side dictate what the strong side can do to help you be somewhat balanced. All right. In a sense, this is also working my capacity a little bit, not with 88 pounds, but my capacity for the movement, which is good. I need it. Good little cardio-ish. Before I do my next set, I want to go over the importance of exercise order. Now, I'm doing these right after my warm-up because exercise order matters, especially when you have a strength goal or a movement goal. Because this is a priority for me, I'm putting this at the top of my workout. I don't want to be doing this when I'm fatigued at the end, because that might change the movement, and under fatigue, I might not be able to be as effective at developing the skill. Same thing can be said for any workout or exercise that you want to prioritize and get stronger or get better at. You want that to be at the top of your workout where you're the most fresh and where you can put the most output of force. So I have this at the beginning of my workout, and then after this, I'll do the rest of the workout. But this is a priority. You want priority at the top. So remember that for your own goals. All right, let's go into our 10 rep set here. Left hand first. All right. 35 pounds is done. This is why I want higher reps with these. I don't know if you noticed, but I felt it. The first couple of reps feels choppy, doesn't feel as smooth, doesn't flow well. But by the time I get to that end range of my reps, the movement felt better. It flowed better, felt more smooth, felt like I had a good rhythm going on. So repetition, repetition, repetition. If you are wanting to develop a skill, right? Practice makes perfect. I'm never gonna get perfect with these, but I can always strive to perfection and getting better and better and better. So for your own goals, try and get as many reps in as you can, not to fatigue, but to the point where you feel like it's flowing better and getting more, you have a good rhythm going with it. Now, what if it's a chin-up goal and you can't do multiple reps of chin-ups? Maybe you can only do 1 or 2 reps. Then you'll just do multiple sets. I would also, like chin-ups especially, is get a chin-up bar around your house, and every time you walk by it, do 1 single chin-up every day, because that is helping you get in the reps, practicing the skill, and then you'll get stronger for it, developing that skill, and you'll eventually get more reps. So intensity is not the only way to progressively overload. Frequency as well, and you have to play with that balance. You can't be frequent and have high intensity. All right, keep the intensity, the load low if you are increasing the frequency. For myself, I'm only having that one day where I'm going with the heavy 88-pound kettlebell. The rest of the week, I'm just gonna do light load, and I'll do a few reps with the 25 pounds every other day to practice that skill, but it's not gonna be taxing on my body. With that said, let's go the heaviest one. We're gonna go 5 reps here. All right, first set is done. Now, the reason I have the heavier kettlebell in this order is I want to practice what it feels like having a little bit of load when I snatch. 53 pounds, it's closer to 88 than the 25 pounds, but I wanted to practice that because that changes the movement just a bit. It forces my legs to work a little bit harder versus using the momentum like with the little ones here. So I want to be able to practice that, especially as I get heavier into that 88-pound kettlebell. So I'm now going to take a long rest. I'm going to repeat one more time, and then I'll get it to the rest of the workout. But I'll go ahead and end it here. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Happy to help in any way. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead, subscribe to my page, follow for more.